Hi, what's up people? This is Sif Urine, and right now I got something just a little bit different for you guys. Basically, around the end of 2015, I did a reaction video for an episode of Most Haunted Live. It was a Halloween special. It was called A Nightmare on East Drive. Now, I did the full reaction video. It was like an hour-long video, and I've always kind of gone into it where I have believed in ghosts. Me and my mom used to sit and watch Most Haunted a lot. My mum believed in it. Like I do believe that there is something there, but this show gradually over time got harder and harder to believe, mainly around Cole and a guy called Stuart, because it just seemed like every time them two was off on their own somewhere, something would happen, and it just got to the point where it was like, why them all the time? It just, I don't know, it just didn't feel right. And there was just one or two things that happened on that live episode as well that kind of made me question, just question things on the show. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to see more reaction to it, there's a link in the description below. Like, there was this whole thing with a knife. They put it into a box, but they didn't put it into the box on camera. They kind of did it off camera, and then it turned up later on. Like, it just, all of this other stuff. But on the 19th series, they have apparently captured footage of a real ghost. I mean, this is kind of a big deal, man. I mean, like, so big that it's on like the front page of some of the newspapers here in the UK. You know what I mean? So I figure, fuck it, there's video footage. We're going to check this out, and then I'm going to read parts of the article, and we're going to delve into this a little bit. Yeah, I'm quite excited, man. I really am, because like I do believe in it. I really, really do believe in ghosts and everything. Okay, we're going to, fuck it, let's just go.
What the hell, dude? What's that? In the corridor. Hang on, Stu. Hang on. I'm going to hear a footstep. Hang on, let me rest
Put
it.
that on there. Can you get that there, yeah? Make sure it doesn't fall. I heard footsteps, I'm sure I did.
Come on, if you're here, walk up this corridor. Not the infrared there, but
Right.
a noise is kind of, I don't know, it's like in the centre, here.
Okay.
Come on, if you're here. If you're here, what's that?
What's that?
There.
What the fuck?
Carl, I can see it now.
Go for it, go. I'm right behind you,
Look, get your toes. Good. Hello?
They fell downstairs.
Who are you? Hello? Okay.
Come on, if you're here.
Yo.
What's that?
There.
Okay.
Come on, if you're here. If you're here, what's that?
Okay,
What's that?
There.
Carl, I can see it now.
Go for it, go.
Hello?
Okay. Like I said, I do believe in ghosts. I want to believe that there is really something there and everything. I mean, I've personally experienced a lot of stuff myself. You know, from bumps and bangs, seeing things in the corner of my eye. Like, I have experienced shit myself. Like, this house alone, I'm not alone in this house, basically. You know what I mean? I have experienced shit in this house myself. Okay, let's really look at this realistically. This is a show that is on its 19th series. And let's be honest, the last couple of years, the show's kind of died off a lot. Like last year, I was going to do a reaction video to the Halloween special last year. I recorded it, but they didn't even do it live last year. Like, we're doing this Most Haunted live, yay, but it's not really live. This is pre-recorded. Now we're going to play it live for you. It's just bullshit. And I got like maybe a few minutes in, and I thought, I'm not reacting to this. If it was live, then okay, but it's not. It weren't live. But yeah, like over the last couple of years, this show has lost a lot of. I wouldn't necessarily say respect, but I would say people are a lot more suspicious of this show over the last couple of years, especially everything that happened with Derek Acorah and everything. Like, it's. Let's just read the article, man. Real Ghost Spooks Most Haunted Star. First one in 19 series. A ghost haunting show has finally captured a spook on camera after 15 years. Chilling footage from the latest episode of Most Haunted shows a ghostly figure lurking in a derelict stable block. It follows 19 series of constantly searching the UK for any sign of paranormal activity. Stunning crew members said they had never seen anything like this before. And the show's ghoul experts admitted they really don't have an explanation. Okay. Presenter Yvette Fielding said she wept after seeing the spirit. The emotional star claimed they had recorded groundbreaking footage. The spooky shape was captured on the 17th century Wentworth Wood House in Rotherham, South Yorks. Camera operator Stuart is shown hearing a footstep in the corridor. He turns to see what looks like the ghostly figure of a large man lurking in an archway. Stuart and director Cole, who is Yvette's husband, chased it down the corridor, but it disappears. Yvette said, "I burst into tears when I saw it. This was the first full ghostly apparition we have got on film. We have had weird manifestations before, but this threw up so many questions about ghosts. To date, this has to be the most groundbreaking footage we have ever recorded." Yvette said that her dog, Winston, or Watson, also seemed to have spotted the ghost. She said the animal appeared to sense its presence and would not go near it. And the Teddy Star claims she also saw the spooky figure earlier in the day. Yvette said, "I saw the dark figure of a man and I walked towards it. I called out, but it didn't answer." Cole said, "We've never seen anything like this before, and we really don't have an explanation for what we saw. But the replay of the filming clearly shows the vision in detail. It's a weird place." See, like I said at the start, right? Cole and Stuart, like I said, okay, if you look at it from the standpoint of a show that's been on now for years, they could be doing this just to get more views and everything for their show. That is a possibility. You know, I think you have to look at this from like a realistic point of view. This show started off great. Over the last couple of years, it has died off, especially after their last live, the Haunting on East Drive. Like I said, there was a few things in that I kind of called bullshit on, and I don't think I'm the only one. There was this thing about how when Cole was sat on the stairs and apparently he got pulled up. There's like footage out there where you could actually see like rope being pulled, and then Cole turned around and said, "Oh no, it was the camera for the cable for the camera, and sometimes you tie it around the back of your belt." It's just, all I'm saying is there's been a few allegations made and the show makers haven't really come up with a really good, decent explanation for why this or that happened. You see what I'm saying? So the credibility of the show has dropped, especially around Cole and Stuart, as far as I'm concerned. So to be completely fair, you have to go into this completely with all the information and look at it completely in retrospect and be completely fair to both sides. On one side, this is a show that has lost a lot of views over the years, and it could be doing everything it can now to try and grab attention. There's that. But there could be the real true possibility that what they really have captured here is real. They have really captured footage of a ghost.
What's that? Corridor. Hang on, Stu. Hang on. Hang on, let me just...
Oh, yeah? Make sure it doesn't fall. I heard footsteps, I'm sure I did.
Come on, if you're here, walk up this corridor. Front of the infrared there, but
Right.
a noise is kind of, I don't know, it's like in the centre, here.
Okay.
Come on, if you're here. If you're here, what's that?
What's that?
There.
Carl, I can see it now.
Go for it, go. Yeah. I'm right behind you, I'm right behind you, I'm right behind you.
Take your torch. Hello? He fell upstairs.
I don't know. I'm just like, I want to believe it. I do. A big part of me really wants to believe this. It, it really does. Because like I said, I've experienced stuff in this house. Like, fuck, I think probably closer to like Halloween, I might make a video of me talking about this house and my experiences. And I've actually like, okay, there was a episode of Penny Dreadful, in season 1, the seance episode. Go back and watch that video, and around the end when I'm talking and I'm doing my final like review, there's a bang, there's like this bump that takes place right behind the green screen. And when I was filming in that room, the green screen was pulled across like halfway of the room, and there was a doorway right behind that green screen. And like when I wasn't filming, I would have to put like the green screen back so you could walk throughout the house. Anyway, there was a bang, there was a bump. That was just one of many things that's happened in this house. Like, even going back to when I was a kid, my dad used to tell stories of things that had happened in this house, and I might do a video on that later on, like closer to Halloween, like a spooky kind of like story video. I do believe in ghosts, I really do. But it's just the fact that it's come from, 1, this show, and 2, fucking Cole and Stuart again. I'm sorry, but it's like, it might be just a simple case of crying wolf. These guys have kind of faked it now for a long time, and as soon as something really has happened, there's going to be people like me that kind of stand back and say, I don't believe you, because they've cried wolf so many times. So I'm kind of torn on this. Like, do we believe them? Do we like give them the benefit of the doubt, or do we just point the finger and say bullshit because of everything that's fucking happened in the past? You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I really don't know.
Behind you, right behind you.
Like, okay, hold on.
I'm right behind you. Go for it, go for it.
There. What's that? Hey, what's that? Have you hit what? Have you
Like, it's kind of hard for me to do it on this because of like, it'll be easier in like editing. But it looks like he's got like a jacket on that kind of comes down to just below his butt cheeks. You know what I mean?
What's that?
Can't really make it out because it's all white.
What's that? There. Have you hit what's that? What's that? There. Have you hit what's that? What's that? There. Carl, I can see it now.
Go for it, go for it. I'm right behind you, I'm right behind you, I'm right behind you.
But then you look what he's wearing. It's okay. Just from a video editing standpoint, if I was going to fake this is how I would have done it. Okay guys, so we're going to do this investigation. I'm pretty sure this house is haunted. I'm not too sure. I've got a feeling that there might be something standing in that doorway just right there. I'm not too sure. Like, is there anybody there? Like, are you here? I don't know. I've just got a feeling like there's somebody there. I'm not alone in the room. Like, I don't know, I just got a feeling like I need to go and investigate. I'm not too sure. Okay, now I know what I did wasn't a 100% recreation of how they did it, but it's basically the foundation. I would have done more, but the night vision that I have on the camera that I've got is pretty shit, and it's nothing compared to what they use for the TV show. Basically, what they've done is that they took the footage, okay, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to duplicate it. And then we're going to fuck around with the brightness and the contrast. So we're just going to make everything really dark and make him really white. And then, just like I did on that footage, I'm going to make one of them a little bit transparent. And then we're going to add a effect. And we're just going to make this a little bit more transparent. So right now, we have 2 of him running down this corridor. It's exactly how they did it. They locked off the camera and they filmed him walking up the steps, and then they came back and then they filmed them reacting to it, and then They just did this effect. They adjusted the brightness and the contrast and made it a little bit transparent. But because it's playing directly on top, because of like the locked off camera, you don't notice it on the rest of the walls and stuff. You just notice it on him. Now, if I had a blank image of that corridor, just this image of the corridor, I could put him running down the corridor and make him look like a ghost. And that, I believe, is how they've done it.
If you hit, what's that?
See, it looks like he's got a jacket on that cuts down just at the top.
Come on, if you hit.
I'll put like a fucking image here of them both, like the Spirit and Stuart, side by side. I don't know, like, I want to believe this. I really, really do. But there's this nugget of doubt in my gut. Like, if this turns out to be real, then I apologise. I do honestly, like, I will take down this video and, like, I apologise, you know what I mean? But just going on past experience with this show, and especially Stuart and Cole, and I don't think I'm going to be the only one who feels this way, man. I really don't. You guys comment down below, let me know what you think. I'm like 40-60. 40% of me wants to believe this. Okay. I'm going to say 30-70. 30% of me believes this. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and be like, okay, this is great. Let's hope that this footage can be verified, because it needs to be tested. I'm not just going to say and just accept this footage for what it is. I want this footage to be tested by independent people and companies. Like, I want to see the raw footage, everything. You know what I mean? Not me personally, but this needs to be 100% verified. You know, this needs to be investigated and everything. And if that don't happen, then I'm going to call bullshit on groundbreaking footage. This needs to be tested. This needs to go and be verified by independent companies and all that. 30% of me wants to believe this 100% because, like I said, I've had weird stuff happen in this house to me, to other people. I want to believe this. But there's this 70% of me going on my past experience with this show, with Stuart and Cole, that makes me question everything that actually happens. Sorry, but it is what it is. So like I said, you guys comment down below, let me know what you think. I would love to hear what you guys got to say about this shit, man. I really, really do. So give this video a thumb up if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you in the next one, man.